All right, we were talking about this a bit. Punkfest, now Spiderfest. Tell us about how you met Spider and your thoughts on how the event has changed.
Met him fucking God years and years ago, man. Just sort of randomly at one of the punk gigs. I mean, he kind of stuck out like the dog's balls there, really. He was all with his rainbow hair and shit, and being extremely tall and extremely gay, and being also exactly like this guy Robin, that was one of our friends. This little chicken hawk too, eh? And had the hots for Bonehead there back in the day, and fucking. But they were like twins separated. Well, you know what? If he was here, he could defend himself. But it's not so. Yeah, no.
Because I know it's true.
Yeah. But anyways, you fucking. I can tell you some stories that curdle your blood. I tell you, but. Anyways, I thought they would. They were like twins separated at birth or something like this. Except the one guy, Robin, he's a fucking like a teacher in school, and he's all pretty straight-laced and dresses real straight. Although he's very far from that. And then and the other guy's all just rainbow hair and the whole fucking thing and everything like that. And they actually did finally meet in Montreal, and they looked at each other like, "Who the fuck is this idiot?" You know, and I was just, I could see they were absolutely hating each other. When they were exactly the same characters and everything, they spoke the same, everything was like super funny, but I was just like, God, you guys are fucking weirdos anyway. But yeah, no, met him. I mean, he always had like kept his place open for all of the young travelers and shit like that, and there was no fucking weirdness going on in there, but I totally ruined the goddamn CBC documentary about Spiderland and shit. Because this fucking guy goes, he wants to interview me first. Okay, so we go into the cathedral, right? He's got rented the cathedral and shit, and sitting there with lighting and everything like that, and do the interview. And like his first or second question, so why do you think the people of Miramar were so against Spider? And I just said, I don't know. Maybe it was just because there was some old gay man had a bunch of young kids hanging around and stuff like that, and one of them died, you know. There's lots of drugs and everything. I mean, there's pretty obvious what sets them off, for the fuck's sake. And the guy just goes like this, and he's like, and that was it. He ended that was it for his documentary. And I was just like, well, dude, I mean, what do you want me to say, for fuck's sake?
Did this guy not notice that?
That was what it was. And Spider didn't fucking hide it. He was a retired drag queen, for Christ's sake, you know? I mean, the guy never turned it off or anything like that. And I mean, he wasn't ashamed of who he was or anything like that. I don't think anybody else should be either, really, because he wasn't like lecherous in any way to the fucking people. He was fucking happy for the friendship, and it was a fucking pretty awesome community he put together, really, you know? I mean, you see, like they're playing, everybody's ripped to the tits and stuff like that. There's absolutely zero security. There's fucking everybody says, dude, there's a little bit of this and that going on, but not a chance. And, you know, everybody's buddies calm them down and shit like that. The behavior of the people there completely ripped out of their heads at possibly the moment where they could behave the worst. They're behaving just fucking fine, you know, whereas the rest of the world doesn't seem to be able to do that fucking for a second, you know, and it's like, so, you know, you want to judge the quality of the community, you look at its feeling of, connection that people have with each other and everything like that. Fucking everybody east of Winnipeg that I cared about was in front of the stage when I was playing that pretty well, you know, so there's a community right there. It's fucking, you know, and a real decent one as well, too. People are looking out for each other and the whole fucking thing, you know, and there's kids and there's everything going on, you know, so it's, he started something pretty rad, and it's, the rest of the world could take notice of it, you know, really.
I had heard that Punkfest back in Marmor in the day would see crowds of like 1,000 plus, and
it was. It get up there like around 1,000 people or so, and it was nutty too, because we used to call it PCP Fest, or Poo Fest, because the French Canadians like to call it Poo there, and that fucking or mescaline. The fucking PCP that they had that guy figured out to make there. And that guy was at Spiderland when we were there one time. Me and him come walking down the road, he's got a van, and he's got like fucking lab going in the van, and he's just making the shit right there. And as we come walking on down the road, going to the back door of the van opens up, the guy goes, you need to eat this, and he holds out like this golf ball sized fucking chunk of just waxy looking stuff, eh? And I looked at it and was like, whoa, and I split it with Hung. I figured we'll do half of it each, and we were just absolutely fucking dying. And we get back to the bus, and this is so good. Like Jamie Goof was with us. He's like 700 pounds, you know, kind of shit like that. And we fucking go to this public lake, the lake that's just down the road from there, to go swimming. We got somebody driving the bus and everything like that, and we just fucking ripped. Me and Jamie was really high on the shit too. We were super high on this BCP, and we can't even fucking walk or anything. We get to the beach, and Jamie Goof, to get to the water, he just, like, he's got all his chains and shit like this on him. Crawls with his hands and knees across the beach, and he crawls across these people's blanket and gets like their picnic basket stuck on his wallet chain and stuff like this, and drags their entire picnic into the fucking lake with him, and he's just crawling like this. Yeah, but once we get in the lake, everybody turns into like the fucking, it's like the ice capades or whatever you call them, you know, the synchronized swimmers. Everybody's swimming around and shit and doing this stuff. It was good, but oh man, these people were horrified. This fucking humongous guy comes out and he's crawling with his hands and knees, and he drags away their picnic, you know, and the mother's grabbing him, they're all crying and shit. It was just fucking so good.
That's the same Jamie that was a part of Officer Down's syndrome.
That's right.
Right?
That's him. Yeah.
I had known his daughter since grade 9.
No
and
way,
then
eh?
I went to Spider Fest. I saw this giant dude cutting up a watermelon with a chainsaw. And I was like,
Oh, that's right. Because I haven't spoken to her since. Yeah, right now.